Let's go ahead and get started. Come to that comfortable position in your chair. Pull this down just a little bit. Okay. Favorite part of the week where we get to connect, shut down the broadcast, and anchor ourselves into this inner truth. So let's go ahead and rest our palms face up in the lap. Bring the feet about hip width distance apart, toes in front of heels, heels under knees. And let's dial into this present moment. We're going to take a few much needed cleansing deep breaths. Inhaling through the nose and exhale out the mouth. Relax the shoulders. 2 more. Inhale through the nose and exhale. Relax shoulders down. 1 more. Big breath. And as we settle into ourselves, let's go ahead and take a moment to feel that connectedness, that space around us. And to everyone else that may be watching in the future, right now. So let's take a few more deep breaths in and out through the nose, breathing together as one. And as we do so, giving thanks to ourselves for being here and honor to our ancestors for their ever continuing guidance, wisdom, and strength. So let's begin to observe ourselves and bring your awareness into the center of your heart. Now let's observe our breath without trying to control it just yet. Just watching your breath breathe however it wants to breathe right now. We're settling into our bodies and settling down. And now bringing one hand on the heart and one hand on the navel. We're going to take a few more deep breaths. As you inhale, go ahead and press the navel into the hand. And as you exhale, start to press the belly in. 2 more big belly breaths. Inhale, pressing the belly out. And exhale, pull the belly in. 1 more time. Inhale, press the belly out. And exhale. And now staying just like this, we're going to go ahead and wiggle the toes. Let's get some action going on in the toes. Flexing the toes up to the sky and fanning them out, letting them breathe. Again, relax the shoulders down. Maybe just roll the shoulders up and down. Getting settled into our sacred space. Let's begin to contract our bandhas. So go ahead and release the toes, pressing down into the feet equally here. Flexing the knees, activating the legs, and start to ground and root your sit bones evenly into the seat of the chair. Pulling the pelvic wall up and the navel in towards your spine. Let's take a moment here, allowing your core to be strong and focusing on relaxing the shoulders. Let's go ahead and activate your spine, lifting up nice and tall, grounding through the sit bones and reaching up through the crown of your head, drawing the chin down towards the ground and in towards the spine. Let's begin the Ujjayi breath. Starting to constrict your throat and deepen your breath now. Taking your time, pulling the air in and pressing the air out. A few more deep breaths just like this. And now for the body scan, let's go ahead and switch hands. So now it's the opposite hand on the heart, opposite hand on the navel. Let's scan our body from head to toe. And saying hello to every part of ourself today. Just noticing, how is my body feeling today? Let's look for areas of resistance within us. Accepting ourselves for all the parts we are. And let's breathe into any space that you feel tension. I'm going to inhale a cleansing breath through the nose. And exhale any unnecessary tension. 2 more big breaths here. Inhaling all possibilities. And exhale what you don't need. 1 more. Inhale, taking it all in. Filling your lungs as much as you can. And exhale, letting it all go. Now let's go ahead and shake out the hands, shake out the feet. We're going to take a few deep breaths now. Inhale, circle sweep arms all the way up. And exhale, clearing out the space, organizing our energy. 2 more big breaths. We're going to start with the intention at the beginning of class today. So on your next breath, inhale, reach all the way up. And as you exhale, thumbs to third eye. So let's decide what kind of experience we'd like to have today and what you'd like to focus on most during your practice. And since we're almost to the middle of a week, bring to mind something you'd like to come into balance with, something where there's either too much of or not enough of. And let's enhance our intention with the dedication to something we love and gratitude to ourselves for being here. Feeling your intention permeate in every cell in your being. Let's breathe into this intention 3 times. Inhale, outstretch the arms above. Exhale, grounding that intention. Reverse salutation coming right back through to you. 2 more big breaths, sending yourself out, grounding and pulling that energy right back up through the cycle. 1 more big breath. Coming back to where we began. Deep bow in honor to that intention. And let's go ahead and shake it out. Now bring your feet and knees together. And keep the heels right underneath the knees. We're going to come into the twist. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, just a half a breath down to the right. We'll start with the right side this time. Next, inhale, come back to center, reach and elongate, ground through the hips. Exhale, gently twist towards the left. Now pressing down through the feet and squeezing the knees together, activating that inner thigh strength, twisting over towards the right. Inhale, coming back to center. And over towards the left. All right, we're going to hold this next side. Inhaling back to center. And when you twist towards the right, we'll stay here for a few deep breaths. Back hand plants at the base of the spine like a kickstand. Front hand, just gentle pressure outside of that front knee. And take a few deep breaths here, allowing the spine to unwind. And when you're ready, pulling back the right shoulder just a little bit more, opening up to the side, lengthening through the spine, squeezing the knees together. Let's go ahead and take that back arm up to the sky into a side bend. Now, keeping the hip grounded into the chair as evenly as you can, and creating length and space all along the right side from hip all the way up through the rib cage, arms, fingertips, and beyond. Exhale to come back into the twist and gently unwind to the center again. Let's reset. Lengthen equally both sides of the spine as you exhale, twisting towards the left. Now very gently poking and prodding the tissues to life in the lower back with the breath. Back hand plants behind you. Front hand grips the outer leg. Now next breath, inhale, back arm all the way up to the sky, getting that length and staying grounded in the hips. Side bend towards the right. Breathing into the rib cage. Gently opening up the body. Exhale, slowly coming back into that twist. And coming back to center again, nice and slow. Let's reset the spine here. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to knees. Go ahead and separate the feet now. Hip width distance apart. Let's massage the knees. Wiggle the toes, flex the toes a little bit. And coming into the cat-cow. So tight grip on the knees, but not too tight. In a gentle way. Inhale hard up to the sky. Arch the lower back. And as you exhale, gentle press on the tops of the knees as we curl the tailbone under, rounding the spine. All right, a few more times. Inhale, opening up the chest. And exhale. Round the spine. Roll the shoulders away from each other, chin to chest. One more. Inhale, opening up the heart. And exhale, close that space. Coming back into center. Active, neutral spine again. Good. Shake out the hands, the arms, and the legs. Let's take a deep breath now. Inhale, arms all the way up. And as we exhale, we're going to come into that Tai Chi. Wrists down towards the ground and fingertips stretch up towards the sky. Go ahead and fan out the toes. Good. Let's go ahead and take those breaths. Exhaling, wrist down to the knees. Inhaling, now pull the wrist up. Exhale. Wrist to knees, fingertips high. And inhale, point the fingers down. Good. Exhale. And inhale. few more deep breaths. Gonna get a little bit more energy into the body. Inhaling back up. Exhale, press it down, stretching through the wrist, stretching through the palm and the fingertips, and back up. This will be the last one. And on your inhale, go ahead and shake it out. We're going to press the wrists away and stretch. Go ahead and work through each finger, just gently squeezing, releasing any tension here in the knuckles. And back and forth as much as you need to. So if you have a finger that needs more attention than the rest, go ahead and spend some extra time on that. And when you're done, going to the other hand. Make sure you get every part. Staying with the breath and releasing that tension. Good. And when you're finished, let's go ahead and shake it out. Now shaking out the legs. All right, now we can get the legs into this now. Deep breath, inhale, circle, sweep arms all the way up. And this time when we bring the hands to heart center, we're going to twist the hands and come into that feng shui lock. So rolling the shoulders down, elbows out to the side, and gentle twist and pull, or pull. Lay back, just letting the abdominals catch, and we're gonna lift up the left leg this time, rolling the ankle round and round. And if it feels better, you can go ahead and sit all the way back in your chair if you need to. Let's focus on the ankle, the foot, rolling in both directions. Now outstretching the leg, fully extending through the toes. Let's sit nice and tall. And let's pulse the leg up and down, just lifting it up and down. Feeling it out in your lower back. So if there's too much strain in your lower back, you can sit a little bit taller. Always modify and adjust. You want to be in sukha, comfort, and sthira, focused, not in excruciating pain. All right, go ahead and lay the foot, setting it down on the ground, toes up to the sky. Press the heel away from the body. We're going to add in the arms now. Inhale, circle, sweep arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center, and interlace the fingers, press it away. Lean it back. Exhale over that extended leg, and let's stretch out through this left side. Now playing with the abdominals. So you're stretching out through the heel and imagining that all of this action comes from the center, your core. So pulling the pelvic wall up and the navel in. Working with the breath, stretching the back of the left leg. Let's smooth out any roundness in the lower back. You want to hinge at the hips, getting more stretch in the spine, activating more of the core. Good, one more, and we're gonna hold that next forward fold. So once you're up here, next exhale, bring the hands to the top of the right knee, lean forward through the crown of your head, hinging at the waist. So just staying here for a few deep breaths. Excuse me, this is running. And relaxing as you stretch through the left leg. Breathing into the back side of the left leg. You can flex your toes a few times. Get some action through the leg while keeping it relaxed. Letting the energy flow. One more deep breath here. Now next inhale, go ahead and gently press the body back up. Inhale, lifting the arm and the leg. And exhale, pulling the knee in towards the wrist. Now 2 more times. Inhale, fully extend the leg all the way out. Sit nice and tall, no leaning back. And exhale, use your core to pull the knee in. 1 more. Inhale, fully extend the leg, arms high. Exhale, use your core to draw knee and wrist together. Good. Go ahead and shake out the legs, shake out the arms. Let's take a few more deep breaths. Forward fold. Hands to knees, leaning it forward and rolling it up 1 vertebrae at a time. 2 more. Inhale to lengthen and exhale, hands to knees, leaning it forward, rolling it up. 1 more deep breath. And exhale, hands to knees, leading with the heart. Press the hips back and roll it up. 1 vertebrae at a time. All right, let's go ahead and bring the arms all the way up. Hands to heart center. And this time we're going to twist in the feng shui opposite way. So opposite hand on top. Nice tight grip. Lean back just a little bit. Let's lift up the right side now. And just start to roll the ankle clockwise, counterclockwise, both directions. And fan the toes. Now see how your right side is feeling. Is it tighter than the left? No judgment or analyzation, just noticing which part, which side needs a little bit more balancing today. So when you're finished rolling the ankle around, fully extend the leg all the way out through the toes. And we're going to set it down on the ground. Inhale, circle sweep arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center, interlace the fingers, and let's go for it. All the way down through the right leg, up again, allowing ourselves to stretch out. We'll gently poking and prodding the tissues in the lower back to life. So as we move, allow the breath to lead the way. And focusing on the core, pulling the pelvic wall up and the navel in. This is our grounded connectedness into the chair, our root energy. Every breath, willpower, determination, purpose and inner strength, all working for you. All right. Next time we're up, we're going to come into that stretch in the lower back, hands to the top of the left knee now, leaning upper body forward, flexing the right toes, kicking through the heel, focusing on the core and breathing into the back of the right leg. A few more deep breaths here. Taking your time to stretch. All the way through the leg, the hips, lower spine, lifting up through the crown of the head. And on your next inhale, let's go ahead and come up. Inhale, lengthen the arms to the sky, lift the right leg. And as you exhale, draw the knee in towards the wrist. Inhale, stretching all the way back up. And exhale, pull the knee in. Good. Inhale, lifting nice and high. And exhale, pull it in, hold. And let it down and shake it out. Shake out the arms. And let's take a few more much needed breaths. Inhaling and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, leading with the tailbone, rolling it up. And 2 more big breaths, just like this. Pulling the belly in, pressing the hips away, heart forward. Exhale to roll up through the spine. Chin is last to lift. 1 more. Cleansing breath. Leaning it forward, shoulders back. Exhale, now rolling the shoulders forward. All the way up. Okay, we're coming into goddess, so go ahead and toe heel the feet just out to a comfortable stance with the toes out and the heels in. Just in the chair. I'm going to stretch here. Inhale to lengthen all the way up to the sky. We're going to start with the right elbow, right knee. Lengthen all the way up. Now inhale, reach the right arm all the way back. And the left elbow, left knee. Inhale, left arm comes all the way back up. Okay, we're going to hold it here and flip the palms, pressing the palms out to the side. So go ahead and lift your toes up to the sky. Roll the shoulders back and lift the heels now, coming onto the tippy toes, drawing the toes in underneath the heels. So we're working on the inner thighs here, rotating externally, pulling up our root strength. Now coming into the twist, nice and slow, left arm behind you, right hand forward, stretching the fingers, and breathe it to the other side. Now go nice and slow. Got 1 more rotation, focusing on the rib cage, the core, and the breath. Good. Now on this next one, when we open up to the right, we're going to reach the arms back to center. Exhale, hands to the inside of the knees. Lean it forward. Now drawing the right shoulder down. You can stay up on your toes or release the heels down, whichever feels best. And switch it out. Rolling the left shoulder down. Pulling that left hip back, left shoulder forward. 2 more each side. Breathing from side to side. Going at your own pace, leading with the breath. And lengthening a little bit deeper, a little bit more. Each time you come in to the shoulders and the lower back. I can't remember which one I'm on, so I'm just gonna, nothing's changed. Go ahead and shake out the arms, release the heels down and toe heel the feet. Back into hip width distance apart. And let's shake it out. We're only gonna take 1 breath here. Inhale to lengthen and exhale, centering it now. Now let's go ahead, we're gonna come into eagle. We're gonna start with the right leg over the left. Just wrapping the leg around and walking the bottom foot to the center midline of the body. Inhale to lengthen. We're gonna go ahead and come into the eagle arms. Exhale, lean it back. Bring the left arm underneath the right. You got the right leg on top, left arm on the bottom. Let's take a breath here. You can reach for opposite shoulders. The arms don't wrap around, palms to touch. Now draw the shoulders into the body, lifting the elbows up to that shoulder height. Next, inhale, leaning it back. Exhale, gently coming up, forward, and center. Inhale, coming all the way up. Ignite the core, lean back just a little bit. All right, last center. And next time you lean a little bit back, let's rotate towards the left. Pull the belly in, move with your breath towards the right. And take your time here. We're not going to come forward. We're going to hold it right here, leaning back. Letting our abdominals ignite. All right, we have one more rotation. Allowing all the effort and challenge to be in the body and not the breath. Next time you're facing right, that's it. Come back up to center and let go of the arms. Shake it out. Let's take that top leg and set it down and shake out the arms and legs together. Good. Let's go ahead and one deep breath. Reset, recharge. Hands to knees, leaning it forward, releasing the lower back, curling the tailbone under and rolling it up. Getting ready for the other side. Let's bring the left leg on top. Good. Walking the bottom foot into the center midline in the body. Heels are evenly grounded. Let's take that breath. Exhale, lean it back. Let the abdominals do their thing. Now this time, right arm on the bottom, left arm on top. Level out the shoulders, draw them down, and lift the elbows up to that shoulder height. Here we go. Inhale to lean it back. Exhale, lift up through the spine as you hinge forward in the hip joints. No roundness in the lower back. And only come far back as feels good. Your body will tell you. Playing with the breath as well. Allowing your breath to lead the way. Okay, we're going to hold it here. Once you lean back, it doesn't have to be too far. And we're going to rotate towards the right first. And then the left. Rolling it up. Oh wait, rotating it across. And breathing from side to side. Good, we only have a few more. All right, and the next time you're facing left, slowly come back to center, and we'll unwind the arms, shake it out, let that new blood flow rush through the body. Take the top leg and shake out the legs, let that new blood flow rush through the arteries in the legs. Now taking that deep breath, inhale all the way up. And exhale, hands to the knees, leaning forward. Nice and slow, rolling it up, one vertebrae at a time. Now we're gonna do a little bit different this time. Before the final stretching, toe heel the feet and knees together, squeeze the inner thighs, and we're gonna stretch the neck now. That way you don't have a sore neck throughout the rest of the day. Go ahead and exhale the hands and press the hands behind you to the sides, or you can press them by the chair. You just want to roll the shoulders back. Heels are under the knees. Bring the chin up to that parallel height towards the floor. And gently start to breathe side to side. Now go nice and slow because you're pressing down through the hands. and stretching the neck. Sometimes in yoga, we hold tension in our neck. When we're practicing the poses, so many things to focus on. Breathing, add attention. Let's go ahead and release the neck. All right, squeezing the shoulder blades together one more time. Just going from side to side. Stretching through the ears. Balancing our systems. Come back to center now and go ahead and let it all go. All right. Let's take a deep breath here and relax into our bodies. Let's bring up the left leg first. So we're going to go left heel above the right knee. Walking the bottom foot out so that it lines up, heel, knee, heel. Flex the top foot to protect your joints and go ahead and massage the bottom of your foot. Loosen up any sediment buildup, massaging the kneecap. And take a big breath here. And we're going to stay right here. We're not going to stretch the arms. We're going to slightly lean forward. So draw the shoulders back. Inhale, heart to the sky. Now hinge at the hips. And you don't have to go too far to really feel that stretch in the hips. So go nice and slow. Takes a few deep breaths to open up the hips. We'll be here for 2 more. Big breaths. Allowing the hips to open up all on its own. And if you feel tight today, that's okay. 1 more breath. Now, as you breathe, leaning the body back just a little bit to pick up that left leg. And we're just going to stretch the left leg out all the way, full extension through the toes, and then set it down. Inhale, lengthen through the lower back. 1 more time. Exhale, other side. Gently bring the right foot above the left knee. Stacking your joints, one above the other. Starting to massage the bottom of your foot. You should get all toes. And massaging all the way up the calf, the shin, and your knee. I'm staying here for just a few moments in time. Just noticing what's there and finding ways to relax more with each breath. Creating space in our hips, our foundation. I'm going to take 3 more. Deepest breath of the class yet. Balance, reset, recharge our base, our roots. our connection. You can slightly lean forward if you like. That one there. All right, now slowly starting to come back up and lean back just a little bit. We're going to take that top leg and fully lengthen it out. Stretch through the toes, circle the ankle a little bit, release, and let it all go. Shaking out the body, shaking out the legs. Let's take a deep breath now. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and toe heel the feet together. We're going to come into one more twist before final Shavasana. Inhale, lengthening, squeeze the knees together. Exhale to the right. Now staying here, 3 reverse breaths. Inhale, allow the belly to come out. And exhale, pull the belly in. 2 more. Inhale, expansion in the lower belly. Exhale, pull the belly in. 1 more. Inhale, belly out. And exhale, gently pull the belly in. My lower back is cracking as we speak. All right, gently, slowly come back up to the center, other side. Relaxing it down, keeping the spine active. And allowing yourself time to settle in from one side to the other. Spine unwinds. And when you're ready, go ahead and come into those 3 belly breaths. Inhale, expansion through the lower belly. Exhale, pull it in nice and slow. 2 more. Inhale, belly out. Exhale, pull the belly in. 1 more. Inhale, belly out. Exhale, pull it in. Nice and slow. Slowly coming back towards the center. Inhale to lengthen and exhale, release. Great practice today, guys. Go ahead, shake it out. Shake out any tension that's left. When I come into Shavasana, no more trying to make anything happen or figure anything out. Here we get to relax. Palms face up in the lap. And Tuesdays are always about grounding. And so for this Shavasana, maybe or maybe not, picture a large old tree with big branches sitting with your back against the tree, watching the world around you, becoming that observer, strengthening to that rooted connection. Letting yourself go. Finding that stillness. Final Shavasana. Right, go ahead and wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and we'll take 3 breaths to close. Inhale and exhale. Remembering your intent, carrying it with you at all times. Together, let's envision that strong, healthy, thriving, and abundant relationship with our families, friends, coworkers, acquaintances, home life, work, community, and beyond. Namaste. Wonderful.